Hey, you're listening to Voice of Sayar podcast, episode 72, a bonus episode. Welcome to the show. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Voice of Sayar podcast test recording on the 71st episode. So in this video, I'm going to talk about something I have been wondering for a while and have learned in recent years. And that is related to how our body responds to the position of our physical movement, the positions of where we study, work, and enjoy or entertain ourselves. So what I'm really talking about is the ergonomics. Okay. So right now I am using my new setup, different setup in terms of camera and mic setting. This is the Audio Technica mic. And previously, when I teach, I only use the MacBook built-in microphones. But because I have changed my environment in some ways, there is now echoes coming through. So I have to use this mic in the hope that this will reduce the echo problem. Now, this didn't really solve the problem entirely, but this is better than before, so I'm sticking to it. And the next part is that the height that I'm sitting now is much lower than my usual sitting position. So this is based on science. And I try to keep my elbows and my knees and my back at 90 degrees. So there is something called 90-90-90, like a golden ratio or golden angles of sort to improve your ergonomics. So the ergonomics are really the science of how what you do, what you use, especially devices on a daily basis, can come as a factor in your health, especially your back muscles, your shoulders, your neck, all those things, all parts of your upper body. Okay. And of course, in some cases, it can go to the lower body parts as well. But the idea for me, or the realization that I have gained in recent times, is that people are using things all wrong. People are using their microphone, their phones, their tablets, and especially their laptops. They are doing it wrong. And some of that has to do with the minimalistic lifestyle or minimalism. Okay, minimalism is cool. I love that. But from a health standpoint, it's not that great because it gives you less choice. You don't have the optionality of changing your body position. So that is why I think minimalism cannot go along with ergonomics. So you have to favor one and just forget the other in that regard. So for example, right now I have to use multiple devices. I have to use 3 peripheral input devices because my laptop stand is raised to my eye level. And that means I can't reach for my keyboards. I can reach for my keypads. Not keypad, sorry, I mean trackpad. So I have to not only buy a mouse and a wireless keyboard, I also have to get the trackpad because you know what? The trackpad and the mouse combo, one on the left side, one on the right side, gives the optimum experience of using a device that is raised or elevated on a stand. So you have to really try it. You have to really experience it to get what I'm saying. But I am advocating for that. Okay. My left side, my left hand is using the trackpad, while the right hand is using the mouse. And in the middle, there is the keyboard. And all that is on a keyboard tray. So the keyboard tray's purpose is to make my elbows at the 90-degree angle when I do the typing or navigating across my device. Okay, so that's how you ensure that your elbows and your shoulders are closer to the neutral positions. If you don't follow that rule, eventually you're going to suffer from repetitive strain injury. So something called RSI, repetitive strain injury. That can happen to anybody at any age. So watch out for that. And the other thing is, I have to use two different types of chairs for different purposes. And that comes with a an office chair, which is just an armchair that with wheels, so you can rotate, you can adjust. But sometimes, for some purposes, it doesn't work. So I have another foldable chair, which is just very basic, and that is a little bit higher than I would like, but it serves a purpose, especially for my writing projects. So that's when I use those things, that combo. The office chair is used when I teach. Even when I'm recording this now, I am sitting on my chair, my armchair, my rotatable office chair. So that's with the chair. And now, what else? Oh, I also have a standing position walk desk, which is technically not a walk desk, but functionally serving me as a walk desk. I mean, standing walk desk. I just use one of the old furniture that I have, and I use lots of thick books, and some books are elevated to increase the height of my laptop screen as I'm standing, and some books are spread across the furniture, I mean, on the surface of that, to support my 90-degree elbow position when I'm typing and using the trackpad on the left side and the mouse on the right side. So that's what I've been doing and trying, and it seems to be working so much better than before. It seems to be so much healthier, and I can't recommend it enough, you guys. Please, please, make some adjustment to your work environment and work desk, because that's where you will spend most of your time on, right? So that should be affecting our health in a significant way. So please follow my advice. Don't make the mistakes of pursuing minimalistic in that regard. You have to get optionality and flexibility so that you're not stuck with one set of device and peripherals, and that's going to lead to repetitive strain injury or some problems, nerve problems later on in life. So we don't want that. We have to live with these devices, and they are not going anywhere. Okay, we're going to have to keep using them for upcoming decades. I don't know for how long ahead, but it's going to be there. We're going to be stuck with those devices because that's the way. So please take this advice and reassess your health and your ergonomics and make some adjustment. So that's just what I have for now. That's all I want you to learn with me today. And hopefully you follow this and improve your health in some way. Okay, so that will be all for now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I will see you in the next one. Right. Bye bye and take care.